last time you was in a kebab shop thinking, yes, you stole my job?
We live in a terrifying time, and as an artist, that's so exciting.
Welcome to the Comedy Guide to Life. Today we're talking work. And in an incredible stroke of luck, I'm actually at work right now. My girlfriend's got a proper job. She's in law, or finance, or medicine, or something. She's done exams. Very clever. The other day, she was on a call with the head of a multinational charity, while I was doing a video for Instagram of me roller skating to the Macarena whilst holding the cat. So luckily, one of us is doing something quite worthwhile. But enough about my job. Let's hear about some others. Up next, we have the brilliant Ben Pope.
I used to work in like an old school toy shop. So we sold like Cluedo and Operation and Jenga. So we could teach kids about murder and surgery and 9/11. So it was like a strange job. And like the clientele were really weird. We had like all the people who came in were always like rich parents and their horrible children. And they always they'd come in and they were sort of like, they'd always like boast about the fact that they spoilt their kids. They'd always be like, oh, we really spoil them. Oh, this one. Oh, we really spoil them. Oh, we do. And it's like they're not listening to the words that are coming out of their mouths, right? Like, spoil. Ruin is what they mean. Ruin. They mean ruin. They're like, oh, we ruined a boy. Oh, we've destroyed a human child. Oh, and here he is. It's like really strange. And they'd always like pair it with strange questions. They'd always be like, what do you get the kid who has everything? You have to bite your tongue not to say eye contact and a hug.
Our next comedian is Leo Reich, whose star sign is actually Leo. Good job Mercury's in retrograde.
I guess comedy's kind of a job. It's kind of a job, but it's not very secure, because, like, who knows if a comedian will even exist as a job in, like, a decade's time, you know? Because things are changing so fast. Like, being a successful comic right now means, like, getting on TV or whatever, but in 10 to 15 years, it could mean being the court jester to whichever Instagram celebrity manages to seize control of the most water. It's hard to make a 5-year plan if ultimately I might end up doing naked somersaults in the hope that I'll be granted my daily drink by local monarch Lipa. It's hard. What I'm saying is we live in a terrifying time, and as an artist, that's so exciting. No. My problem is I can't really do anything else because I don't have any like skills or abilities. And I kind of blame my parents for that, because when I was growing up, they were always like, just do what you love. Just do what you love. And I did what I loved, and now my only transferable skills are swanning around and making barbed comments about people who are standing within earshot. And I've checked, the only job that qualifies me for is disgruntled heiress. And the industry's not what it used to be. I'll tell you that.
Now we have Sikisa, who is a brilliant stand-up comedian and also a massive wrestling fan. So get ready for SmackDown! I have no idea what that means.
Me and my family are originally from Barbados. Some people don't care. Fair enough. But you can tell I do not have a Barbados accent. That's because I've been living in the UK for a very long time, to the point where I now have got a British passport. So if anyone wants a British passport, I'm going to tell you how you get one. You got to do this thing called a Life in the UK test. And if you haven't heard of it, please look online. It's a very bad pub quiz. Okay? I know this because I attempted to do it 4 times, being originally from Barbados, and I failed it 4 times. And that's very interesting for me because I trained to be an immigration lawyer. Okay? That used to be my goddamn day job, yeah? So what I'm saying is anyone needs a British passport, come find me. I've got 4 in my drawer, they're £100 each, okay? Because I'm a hustler, damn right, I'm a hustler. But a lot of people obviously ask me about immigration quite a lot. They love to talk to me about immigration, saying that immigration in this country is a problem, that there's immigrants just coming over here stealing all our jobs. And I'm like, when was the last time you was in a kebab shop thinking, yes, you stole my job? You're not thinking that. You just want your kebab so you can take your drunk self home, okay? But people don't seem to realise there's immigrants in a third world country that just want to escape poverty and debt, that just want to come to the UK, a first world country, to experience flat shares and smashed avocado. Oh, and poverty and debt, okay?
You might have seen our next comedian in Feel Good, Catastrophe, or on a crisp packet. We're not allowed to say the brand. It's the excellent Jack Barry.
I did a show on the London Eye, and they said to me, you'll be the first comedian ever to do comedy on the London Eye. And I was like, that sounds very exciting. Turns out there's a very good reason no one's ever done comedy on the London Eye before. It's the worst idea of all time. It was literally me and 20 people crammed into one of the little bubbles going around on the London Eye. And we all know what the London Eye is. It's like a tourist destination. People come from all over the world to go on the London Eye and see what it's got to offer. The London Eye's got the entertainment covered. You don't need extra jokes as you're going around the London Eye. Okay, you don't go and stand in front of the Mona Lisa and go, hey, where you from? Feeling sexy? It's not necessary. I was just telling these jokes and everybody was on the thing just trying to look at Big Ben but trying to be polite to me at the same time. Like, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha. So it's trying to do comedy with the world's most distracting, the second most distracting backdrop after this. But the thing is that the worst thing about the whole thing was that afterwards I went home and I told my housemate about it, and she was like, how much does it cost to go on the London Eye these days? And we Googled it, and it's £20 apparently for a ticket to go on the London Eye. And then she said, how much does it cost to go on with you doing comedy? And we looked it up, and it was £15. Like a discount, it's like, well, they'll knock a bit off. It's like, you know when you go to the theatre, sometimes you get cheaper tickets if you're sat behind a pillar. I was the pillar.
One of the things you learn working in a toy shop, though, is like you can't come to work hungover. Like that's not an option. So I turned up to work once, just huge gin headache, and this reptile mother and her child, I say child, fire alarm wearing a nappy, came in through the door, and I'm not joking, the child was called Wolfgang. And Wolfgang took one look around the room and just went, ah! And I immediately started crying, and Wolfgang was just like running around the shop, like picking stuff, I'm just like throwing it on the floor, like smashing things around, and they're just getting louder and louder, and I was crying and crying, and then the mother like leant over, it's reached a peak, the mother leant over the till and just went, God, can you believe this child? And I was like, yes, he's yours. Like, you're awful and he's awful. This is like cause and effect. This is a bastard flowchart. This is, like, bastard ergo bastard, to quote Descartes. Like, there's not... I was like, take responsibility for the child. It's not like my fault. Like, I don't think you're cool as well. I'm not on your team, like, leaning over the thing, being like, let's ditch this loser. Like, that's not gonna fly. It's honestly, it's ridiculous, like crashing a car into a tree and then walking away from the flaming wreckage and being like, who would buy a Saab? Like, that's...